Hi, I'm Jenna Scott. My family and I have been parishioners at St. Anne since 2014, so a while now, and St. Anne has changed a lot and actually improved a lot, which is saying something because it was amazing when we first came. I mean, we moved to Coppell because of St. Anne. Because, I mean, when we first walked in, we were just blown away by the hospitality and the community and the programming that was just out of this world. I mean, everything at St. Anne kind of feels amazing. And so we wanted to be a part of it. But, we came in as a single income family. My husband was a teacher at Coppell Middle North, and I was a stay at home mom who was having a baby basically every year. And we were very tight on income. And we were just basically trying to make ends meet. And I deal with a lot of money anxiety. I mean, I don't like to spend money at all. So at that time, we really weren't giving financially to St. Anne. And, we just thought, okay, well, we're giving to some other organizations. And St. Anne they seem good. Everything is going well here. And we looked at the people next to us in the pews. They seem to really have it together. So we're like, they've got it. We don't need to join in this. We'll serve, we'll volunteer. And that's how we're going to give back. So that's kind of what we did for a little while until randomly, actually accidentally, we kind of found out more about the financial information of St. Anne. I don't think anyone meant us to, but we kind of spotted, we learned more about the budget and we were blown away first by how big the budget was, but we didn't realize how tight the budget was at St. Anne. And we were kinda told more about all these things that they want to do, but aren't able to be done because it is a tight budget. And I guess we thought that everyone in the pews was giving and kinda taking care of it, so we didn't have to. But we found out that, I mean, almost half of parishioners were just like us and not giving at all. And so we were kinda convicted by that, but it wasn't until we actually learned more about the staff that it really convicted us because, I mean, we know, and you probably do too, that we have one of the best parish staffs probably in the world. We have an amazing, caring, missional, hardworking staff and talented staff. And a lot of them weren't even making living wage. In fact, even our top most earners were having to take second jobs to provide for their family. And I think both my husband and I just looked at each other and realized we can't let that be. We're taking advantage of all this programming. They're making sacrifices that we can, take advantage of this programming and we're not giving back at all. And I think that they're happy to do it, of course, because they're doing what God's called them to do. But we wanted to contribute financially in a real way. So we started giving. And it wasn't any kind of emotional big thing. It wasn't a call from the clouds from God, but we started giving more just out of a sense of duty to the Lord and to this community and to these people who were serving us so well. And I have to tell you that since then, we have seen nothing but fruit. We have felt a greater connection to the community at St. Anne. We've had a greater love for St. Anne, and we just feel more invested. We're financially, physically invested in the community. We care how things happen. And for me personally, my anxiety actually went down. Our financial circumstances had not changed. We were now just having to make some sacrifices in order to give, but my anxiety went down as we decided to give more to the Lord and trust that He was going to provide for us. And so I share this because I hope that the Lord can provide for you what He has for us. As we've continued, we've tried to give more and more, not just in number, but in the percentage of our income. We try to grow that percentage because we know that everything we give to the Lord, He says in Mark 10:29, that He is going to return to us 100-fold. Now, we haven't seen that financially, dollar for dollar, we don't receive that, but we have seen that God has come in and He's brought everything we need to our family and brought the peace that we needed in our family. So I encourage you this stewardship weekend to think about where you're giving and if you can invest further in the Lord and in St. Anne's and see how He's going to bring rewards to you.